Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Earn with Nicole, where I like to share with you the tips, tools, and tricks to marketing your business online. If you don't have a business to market, I can help you with that too. So, guys, if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to see more. But today, I'm so excited. I have talked about this before, but it's so exciting to me. As you know, I am the cheap and lazy lady. So anything I can do to help me create content quicker and easier is aces in my book. So I'm going to go over how we can create some bulk content to market your business using both Canva and ChatGPT, guys. And then in the next video, I'm actually going to show you how you can schedule that content to all of your social media platforms. So let's dive in and get started. Okay, so whenever I am starting a new project or starting some new content to create, generally, guys, I do a month at a time. But whenever I'm starting, I start with a new chat in ChatGPT. And I always like to use ChatGPT 4. Now, 3.5 is the free version. And it works just fine, guys. So if you just have the 3.5, don't worry about upgrading. I personally like ChatGPT so much. I have named my ChatGPT Stanley, for those of you who don't know yet. Yeah, a little insight into my quirks. But I use it so much that I did opt to upgrade to the 4.0. So if you don't have that, rest assured 3.5 works just fine. So I start with a new chat. Now, I always like to prime what I call priming my ChatGPT to set up the prompts to be what I want it to promote. So already, this is something I found. So I'm just going to show you down at the bottom here where you have your settings or where you have your username. Customers. Okay, so this is kind of cool to get started. And this is something that I love to use because I use ChatGPT obviously primarily for my online business. So in your username down at the bottom here, you can set up some custom instructions. So what I have done here is I have defined my ideal customer. So who I'm promoting my content to ChatGPT. So Stanley knows who exactly it is I am talking about. And then what I like to do is I actually have a document that has my online business defined and some of my favorite prompts are defined. So I love the copy and paste. So I am going to define my online business to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT knows all of the highlights that I'm using and I want to promote. So I'm just going to copy that. And I'm going to go back into my ChatGPT. So I'm just going to paste what I copied in there because I already have the prompt set up. So what the prompt is highlights of my online business include no MLM, 2-hour workday, no monthly fees, one-time investment, fully automated business, 100% commissions, beginner friendly, no tech skills, website is set up for you within 48 hours, vacation voucher is included. And I added, please make note of this for future requests. So I'm basically just defining the highlights of my online business. So ChatGPT knows what to use when it's creating my bulk content. And then he responded, noted, I'll keep this information in mind for your future requests related to your online business. Okay, so next, I have some prompts that I absolutely love to use to create my bulk content. So one of them is a POV statement. One of them is a truth bomb statement. And one of my favorites, and the one we're going to work on today, is the if-then statement. So I'm going to copy this prompt, and I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. And I'm just going to paste that. Now, my previous prompt, my previous request was to talk about the holiday season, the Christmas holiday season. Now I am scheduling content into the new year. So I just want to modify this. So I want it to say that to have it focus on the new year and possible New Year's resolutions. So I'm just going to go ahead and modify that. Okay, so I have modified my statement to read as follows, and I will describe the different sections to you as I go through. So I said write 5 if-then statements. Now I am asking for a lot of information out of ChatGPT here. I'm asking it to do quite a bit. So it does tend to get bogged down and overwhelmed if you give it too much. So I like to stick with 5. I have found 8 or 9 is usually acceptable. Any more than that, it tends to bog down. So I'm going to stick with 5. So write 5 if-then statements promoting my online business, which I have defined, to my ideal customer, which was defined in my settings, that focus on the new year of 2024 and the resolutions and desires of the new year. Put the if statements in column 1A and the then statements in column 1B. In column 2 and 3, write the Pinterest title and description respectively. Make the title and descriptions heavy in keywords like work from home jobs and earn money from home for Christmas. Oh, I need to update that, excuse me. Work from home for the new year of 2024. And then in column 4 and 5, write a YouTube title and description using keywords pertaining to make money online, digital income, and earn online. Okay, so now this is, because I'm going to be creating some bulk content in Canva, which you will see later, this is why I'm asking it to put these in columns. So you will see the beauty of this in a few minutes when I get to the Canva. So I'm just going to hit enter and let ChatGPT think about what it's going to do. Now, guys, this is going to take a few minutes, so I'm just going to pause this video and I'll be right back. Okay, so Stanley has finished building our table for us, and check it out. So we've got column 1A with the if statement, 1B with the then statement, Pinterest title, Pinterest description, YouTube title, and YouTube description, just like we asked for. So now what I want to do is I'm going to copy all of this to a Google spreadsheet. And since ChatGPT already has it nicely tucked into a table for us, it's going to make copying and pasting a breeze. So it honestly, guys, it's as simple as copying. And then I'm going to go to the Google spreadsheets and it's already highlighted on the top corner and I'm just going to paste. And just like that, I have my if statement, my then statement, my Pinterest title, my Pinterest description, my YouTube title, and my YouTube description. Now, the Pinterest title, Pinterest description, YouTube title, and YouTube description will not be used until the next video when we talk about scheduling. But for now, it is here and it's available for us to use. So for creating our bulk content, we want to concentrate on the if statement and the then statement. So now that this part is done, guys, what I would do is I would continue to get ChatGPT to finish my week. So I would just go back in and I will just say, perfect. Can you create 5 more? And it's going to go ahead and do that. And again, it's going to take it a few minutes. So I'm just going to keep repeating that until I actually have 30 days worth of content. So you see how it's putting it in that lovely table, guys? I just love this. I just love this so much. So makes online business a breeze. Guys, if you want to know more about my online business itself, if you are looking for a business to market, I will drop the link in the comments, or sorry, in the description, as well as the link to the next video as well. So I'm just going to pause and we are going to fill out our table here. Okay, guys, so for the purposes of this video, I am just going to demonstrate using the 5 prompts, or the 5 responses that ChatGPT has given us. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop into Canva. So when you get to what will you design today? So you want to start with your primary platform. So are you primarily posting on Instagram, on TikTok, on Pinterest? What is your primary platform? Because we want to optimize for that platform. For the purposes of my bulk creation, I like to use Pinterest. Okay, So for the purposes of this video, I am only going to talk about the first 5 video ideas that ChatGPT has given us, but you can see how that works and how you can expand with that. So just for the purposes of this video, we're just going to do the top 5. So we're going to pop into Canva here, and we're going to go to, I'm just going to move my face out of the way. We're going to go to create a design. And from here, I am optimizing this particular bulk create for Pinterest. So I want to select the Pinterest pin. Now, I am going to repurpose to the other platforms, but you want to start with the platform that you are focusing on. So if you're focusing on TikTok videos, you want to optimize it for your TikTok videos. For me right now, I'm optimizing it for Pinterest. So I'm going to create the size of a Pinterest pin. Okay, so now we have our blank canvas. Now, I do have a Canva cheat sheet, free Canva tutorial on my website. I will drop a link to that in the video description as well. But for now, I'm just going to kind of skim over things here. You can use a template if you like, but I'm just going to start with a blank canvas because at the end of the day, I'm going to put videos into this bulk creation. So I just want to start with a blank slate, and it's the text that I'm concerned about. Now, I did 2 columns, if you remember. I did one for the if statement and one for the then statement. So I want to lay out my pin to reflect that. So I'm going to do one text. And if you like, you can go back to your spreadsheet and just so you can get an idea of the size that you're going to need. So I'm just going to start with the first one. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to go back to my design, and I'm going to insert a text box. And I'm just going to paste the text into that text box. Now, as you can see, obviously that is very tiny. So we're just going to make that to be as large as we want it to be. So we, again, keep in mind that you've got a then statement coming up. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Start with that. Now, I'm going to be putting various different videos into this. So the backgrounds or pictures or whatever you're going to put in there. So the background is going to change. So you want to make sure your text is going to show up on whatever background you choose, right? So what I do for that is I'm going to keep my text black. I would recommend picking a dark color and a light color for this. Whatever your colors are, branding is very important in a lot of these platforms, so it is great to keep it consistent. But I just go with black and white for the purposes of this and for my own brand. So I'm going to highlight my text or the text box here, and I'm going to go to effects. And I don't know why my computer is so slow, but bear with me here. So I want to select outline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a black text, and I'm going to have a very thick, I'm going to put the thickness all the way up to 200. And then I'm going to put, so it looks fuzzy now because it's got the gray color selected. I'm going to change that color to white. There we go. So now because of the white background, you can't really see it, but if I was to throw in, and we can throw in a colored background here just so you can get a feel for that. So now, guys, I am using the, that changed my color. I am using the paid version of Canva because, unfortunately, if you want to do bulk create, that is a paid feature. So you can get away with using the ChatGPT for free, but the bulk create, you do have to upgrade your Canva to the pro version. Okay, so you see how the text here has both the black and the white. So no matter what background, for example, it's a dark background there, but if I wanted to put a light background in, so let me just change that background to, let's say, a white or lighter background, you can still see the text. So whatever video I put in there, my text is still going to show up. So that's our if statement. Now, we're going to want to do the same thing for our then statement. So all I'm going to do, because I have the effect and everything is all set up, I'm just going to hit duplicate. And I'm just going to bring it down here. I'm going to go back to my spreadsheet. And I'm going to copy the then statement for the first one. And go back to our design and highlight the text and paste. Okay, so now we have an if statement and our if statement and our then statement. So we can kind of play with this a little bit to get it to the size we want to optimize the space in our pen. So let's make that a little bigger. Excuse me. Now, the other thing you want to think about when you're doing text on screen is your call to action. So we are going to want to do a call to action on our videos. And for these ones, I think what I'm going to do is just going to ask for a comment at the bottom. So again, we're going to want to add it. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm not going to add a text box. I'm going to copy and pasting it because we already, or I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate, got to find the right wording, right? So I'm going to duplicate this because I already have the effects set up and then we don't have to do it all again. And I'm just going to change this to now my call to action. So let's just say, let's just put comment info. And I'm going to move this down to the bottom where we can see it. So just keep in mind, guys, this is your template for your bulk creation. So this is going to be the general form that all your videos are going to take. All right, so once you're happy with that, and I think I'm happy with that. Now, what I want to do is I don't want my call to action to happen throughout the entire video. So if I click on these dots here, I'm going to hit more and I'm going to click on show timing. And here's my timing down at the bottom. So I want this to come in a little bit. Now I create all of my videos at 6.3 seconds. Don't ask me why I decided on that, but that's what I decided on. So it's something to keep consistent with the platforms. Do you have to? No, but I do prefer to keep my videos at 6.3 seconds. So I'm just going to set my video here. I can extend my length of my video to 6.3. And then I want my call to action to come in at, let's say 3.3 seconds. There we go. Okay, so we have our if statement, our then statement, and now our call to action. Now here's where the magic happens, guys. So we're going to go down to apps down here. And again, guys, sorry, this is the paid version. You do have to do the pro version for the bulk create. But if you come down here to bulk create, we're just going to enter data manually. So that brings up this screen. So now we go back to our spreadsheets, and this is where the magic of the spreadsheet comes in handy. I'm going to copy everything, including the heading of the if statement and the then statement. So all of these columns, I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go back to Canva. And I'm just going to click up here because I copied both the title and the description. I'm going to highlight the name here, and I'm just going to paste right there. So you see column 1A has our if statement, column B has our then statement. So beautiful. Now, if you're doing obviously more creation, you will have a longer list of content of videos, but we are just doing the 5 here. So now I'm just going to click here down at the bottom. And now we have to link the data. So this box, I want to be our if statement. So I'm going to click on the 3 dots here. And I want to say connect data. So I want column A to go in this box, and I want column B, again, hit the 3 dots, connect data, and column B to go in that box. So now we have our template. We have column A with our if statement, column B with our then statement, and then our call to action. So back over here, we're happy with that. We're just going to hit continue. And it gives you the list there. Now, if for some reason there was something you didn't like, you could deselect it and it won't generate that one. But I like them all. So I'm just going to generate all 5 designs. And here it goes. All right. So it did take a minute there, but thanks to the power of recording, we got to get rid of that. So now you can see I have all 5 of my designs. And they all have the different if-then statements. you're a pet lover, if you're looking to upskill, expand your knowledge, if you desire a work-life balance, it lets you explore must-visit places. So it gives me all of the if-then statements that ChatGPT created. And they're all here with the background and border and everything that I had here. Now, obviously, if I'm posting on TikTok or Instagram, the same backgrounds, or Pinterest or anything, the same background isn't going to suffice. So this does take a little bit of work, but it still doesn't take really that long to add a video. So we're going to add a video to each one of these. And to do that, I'm just going to go to Elements. And if we go down to videos, I'm just going to hit See All. And we just want to search for different videos. So let's see. Business offering 100% 2-hour workday. Let's do, and I mean, you want to find a video that just sort of relates to the comments. So maybe I'll just do the grind. Let's see. Let's type in grind and see what happens. See what kind of videos we get. Oh, copy videos. That's not quite what they meant. How about if we type in workday? Okay, this one could be fun, kind of fun. So really, it doesn't matter. You just want some relation to what's going on in your if-then statement. So I'm just going to, now this is where it gets interesting. So I'm just going to drag it and I'm going to hold it and you'll see it kind of snap when you drag it. See it kind of snap there, and then I'm going to let it go. Now this particular video is back a longer video, so I'm just going to edit this to my 6.3 seconds. So now my video is 6.3 seconds. And I kind of like where she's at there. But guys, if you want to change, you remember how the video snapped in, and because it's horizontal, you're not getting the full video, so you see the edges on either side. If there's a part of the video that you want to focus in on, you can just drag it from here. So maybe we want to put her more center. Okay, that's how you do that. So now I have my if statement, my then statement, and my video. So I can just hit play here. Okay, so if I wanted to preview it, I could just hit play here. Sorry, my computer is taking a little bit of time, but now it's going to play your video. And see how the comment for info didn't come up for a while. And now it's moved on to the next video. So that was the first one. So that's how you can change that. So let's just do the second one. I'll show you the second one. Now, I got some bright sunlight coming in at me, guys. So sorry about the shadows. So let's see. Digital nomad. How about digital nomad? Let's type in digital nomad and see what that brings up in our videos. Oh, I kind of like this one. Okay, so I'm just going to drag this one. And remember, just drag it over. It'll snap in there. And again, this one is way longer than I want it to be. So up here, I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to change it to my standard 6.3 seconds. And I'm just going to save it. So that's another one done. So now if I want to go back to the beginning here, I can highlight this one, and now we can just play both of these now. So I'm just going to play both of them. So you can see now, remember, our comment for info doesn't come up for later because we have set the timer on that already. There's our first video. There's our second video. Perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and I will add the videos to the next one, and I will be right back. Okay, so sometimes, like I mentioned, it doesn't snap into place like it did so easily before, but that's okay. All you have to do is click on the video, click on the 3 letters or the 3 dots, sorry, and replace background. And you get the same effect from there. And again, I just want to shift this over and I want to edit my timeline. And there we go. All right, so I have all my videos in place. So the last order of business is to put in some audio to my videos. So again, on the left-hand side, if you're familiar with Canva, if you're not, it's on the left-hand side. Just click on audio. And let's see, let's just do some happy music. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, okay, I kind of like this one. So I'm just going to click on this. And now you see how it brings the whole, this is the audio line at the bottom. So this is your audio track. And this is where it plays in each of the videos. So, I mean, you could just leave this track and save the videos as is, and they're going to do that. Or what I like to do is adjust the sound for each video to make it just that much more unique. So all you do is click on the end of the track and drag it over to the next, to where you want it to end. Next one, click on the video, find another one. Let's see what this one sounds like. Sure, why not? So we're gonna add that. So you see how the track came in there, and I'm gonna shorten it to there. Don't overthink the music, guys. Make it something enjoyable. Try not to make it offensive. But yeah, don't overthink it. I mean, if you have if you have something that's super dramatic, maybe in your video, you might want to not have fun, happy music. Try and make it relatable at least, but don't overthink it. Oh, that one's fun. Okay, I'm gonna put that one in next. And again, shorten it to your track. And then I'll do this. I'll just do these quick here. Sure. Oh, I forgot to edit the time on this video. Let me do that real quick here. Or I mistyped it maybe. So we did that. There we go. Okay. Now back to the track. So you see how the audio track disappeared? It's still there, but it's less. You just click on it and it'll expand it again. Back to my time. And then finally, let's do, oh, I don't know. Let's do some dramatic. Sure. Okay. There we go. So we now have 5 videos created with audio and different videos that we can schedule to go onto our social media channels whenever we decide to. Again, I will do that in the next video. Final step though, guys, is you need to download these videos. So important, you need to select share, go to download, and you need to select download pages as separate files. Let me move myself out of the way here. You need to select download pages as separate files. Otherwise, it's going to give you like one long movie. So you want to download as separate files. Just hit download and it's going to download to your computer. And that's it, guys. We're done. We have created 5 pieces of content that in the next video, we are going to share with our social media channels. And I'm going to show you how to do that using a tool called Metricool, which I really like. But there are other tools out there. But yeah, I'm just going to show you how you can schedule those to your social media channels. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video so you can see more of my fun, fantastic comments. If you have any comments or questions, please, I love comments. Happy to answer them anytime I get them. Again, I will put the links to everything I discussed in the description to the video. And I'm so excited. I will see you on the next video.